Let me get up so y'all can see my bush that I just took the time to. How you like my butt? Hold on. Hold on. Let me get up so you can see. Oh my God, and I already laid on it, but that's what I wanted. I wanted a bush, a big nappy fro, but the fro, this is all I wanted all couple of months. You know, if I had to go to the store and set my hair so that it ended up like this, you know. And you know what I was thinking about is when I was younger, I had all this beautiful hair. And if I would have put my hair in some rollers and it would have came out like this, I would have thought it was the ugliest thing. Like, in fact, I'm sure I did think it was the ugliest thing ever. Like, you know, when you're younger, you're trying to, when I was younger, it was just all about long hair, length hair. You know, even though your hair was long and thick, you were taking care of it. This eyelash is like sticking. It was just, how long can it be? Can we do something else to make it even look even longer? Long, 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 long. And now at this age, 44, not only do I think this hair is beautiful, because one, you have to have long hair in order for it to look like this, but two, I was actually trying to get my hair to look like this. You know, that just brought me back to perspective. Perspective, like, I'm talking about same hair, same person. Perspective, you know? And sometimes as women, we aren't being programmed. We're programming ourselves because we're going through the compare and despair, not appreciating how the Lord made us and what He's given to us and what makes us so like special. And even with this hairstyle, I've just been seeing girls with a big old fro, and I'm like, I've been imagining myself on a fro, and I've been going to get curly products, and then I'm just like, my hair is just like, you know, I cannot put curling products in my hair and then it'll end up a fro. It'll like spiral, and then it'll like flop down, and then it you know, if it is a fro, it won't look like this. It'll just look, it'll, you know, in fact, now that I'm saying it, now I'm going to try the curling products and like try blow drying it just to see how that, because it will definitely like curl up, but I'm trying to again elongate in the spiral, you know, as opposed to like trying to make it a bush. So I would never blow dry it. I would just leave it and then let it like spiral on its own. But like if I blow dry it with the products in it, it'll probably blow out to a big bush anyway. Anyway, I've been trying to get, how y'all like her? How y'all like? I've been trying to get a big nappy bush. I rode my bike 8 miles yesterday to get a big nappy butt. Repeat after me when I say this. Nappy. Are you there? You repeating after me? Nappy is good. Okay? Good is good. In between is good. You is good. We got to take out power in definitions, you know? That's it. It's just a word. And when we hear it, it's all on what we say to ourselves that makes us feel a certain way or not. So, I'm glad to be in my own power of liking who I am at all stages and actually like wanting, like, I'm talking about actually wanting a big nappy bush. I'm talking about I've been looking at nappy bushes like, how did you did your hair do that automatically? Did y'all? I had to put on a little red lip. When I'm coming up in here to get my K cards. I just had to take a couple of days off of the Dell show. I've been on this Bigo Live app. Drop the K cards. On this Bigo Live app. And you be on there streaming and talking to people, and I be on there spreading the Lord's word as usual. But it does take up like a lot of time. So I was like, I'm gonna take a couple of days off on the Dell show. Actually, the thing is, I wasn't even saying I'm gonna take a couple of days off on the Dell show. I literally have been so swamped with tasks because the work has not stopped for me. It's just not stopped. It's just like all transferred to like online, but like in between interviews and like, another thing too. I did a half-hour special a couple years ago with these people, and then in the middle of the edit of that, both of the producers lost their moms, so I couldn't follow up, as often as I would have, so that just kind of put things on pause. And then I checked in again, and one of the producers had also lost her father, so now that put things on pause. Then we finally got the footage, which looks absolutely great. I don't know what they are going to do with it, and I'm like done chasing it around because, you could see how, I won't say discouraging, but you could see how you could just be like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to do any more check-ins at all, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But then recently I submitted, like, I have some jokes that's on Sirius, and I need to get them the copyright information so that I can get paid as the copywriter as well, as the owner. And I looked up where I took the jokes from. I had recorded this album. I was trying to record a DVD, a video to submit to Comedy Central. But the video wound up, not being good. And then I just made it into like an album, but I put it up on YouTube, but I never like put the link up. And I'm talking about, I went back to just listen to the album because I'm like, I'm going to put it out, and I am just like, it was so good. It was so funny. I even remember at the time I was trying like specifically to be cleaner, and it was like, I'm like, what? Why was I even delaying? I was waiting on approval from an organization when the Lord has already validated me. Like, so that thing has been sitting there for 3 years. It has pretty much the same jokes that I did on this, of course, on the half-hour special, they were more enhanced because I had more time with them. But it was actually good. Like, I actually laughed. I actually had other things on there that I was thinking about at the time, and it was actually like funny. So I got it over to this dude and just got it like edited, the sound mastered it. I'm just gonna put it up on iTunes because I'm like, why was I sitting on this for 3 years when I could have been had it up? But of course, I didn't have the technical savvy that I have right now. But it was just like, I guess the whole point of it is like, it's so great to be at right perspectives and self-validating. You know what I mean? Like I am validating myself, and I don't need any organization to say, you know what, we want this. I can just put it out and be the organization that says, hey guys, take this. This girl is talented. So in between that and doing, auditions and everything else. I'm talking about it's been like a busy, like I'm actually like tired, but glad today is Wednesday because today my show comes on and I'm actually home to see it. And anyway, on to the K cards. Encouragement. You're fine even when no one is beside you, just like a flower which blooms, even when no one waters it. You're fine. You're fine even when no one is beside you, just like a flower which blooms, even when no one waters it. Now, I did not know that I was picking up that card. I'm talking about you're already validated. You know what I'm saying? Repeat after me. I am good right now. I don't need to wait one more second. I am good right now. You got it? I'm talking to myself, but also hopefully you out there talking to yourself too. Your intentions. When your intentions are pure, you don't lose anyone, they lose you. Nipsey Hussle. When your intentions are pure, you don't lose anyone, they lose you. The Dale Show.